Shalom and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today I wish to speak about the letter He. The letter He is the fifth letter in the Hebrew alphabet, and its value or volume is 5. The letter He appears twice in the name of God: Yod, He, Vav, He. The tetragrammaton, the name that has 4 letters. Usually, we write the He simply, and we start at the upper left and withdraw a line from the upper left to the upper right, horizontal line, and then we pull the line down from right up to right below, and then parallel to the upper left with a space of air, and beneath we make a little drop. This is how we write the letter He. And this way its volume is 5. The sages say that another way to write the letter He is to use another letter, form a letter, to express the idea of the He. The sages say we can also write the letter He by writing the letter Dalet, one letter that comes before, which in terms of visuals almost look the same. The Dalet also has 2 lines, one horizontal, one vertical, and instead of the little drop of the He or the foot of the He, depends how we look at it, the sages say we can make a little drop, which is Yod, the 10th Hebrew letter of the Hebrew alphabet. When we write the letter He in this way, we can see that the letter He not just reflects the number 5 as a unit, but also reflect a relation between 2 other components. The letter Dalet has a volume of 4, and the letter Yod, which has the volume of 10, also represent the 1, the source, because the 10 is always a symbol of covenant between man and God. And in the number of 10, we can see the digit 1. So the sages say that every letter He, when we write it with the letter Dalet, the 4th letter, and the letter Yod, the 10th letter, in it we can see a reflection of a relation between the source, the Yod, the drop, and its expansion in time and space, through the letter Dalet, through the 4. So in a way, the sages say that the letter He is mirroring in this way the providence on earth. To see this way of thinking expresses itself in the biblical story, we can look into 2 names that the Bible mentions in Genesis. The Bible tells us about Abram. At the beginning, Abram, Avram, his Hebrew name, was written in 4 letters: Aleph, Bet, Resh, Mem. Avram. We can divide this name into 2 parts And the meaning of the name Av is a father, Ram is high. So the meaning of the name Avram is high father. Abraham has a wife. Her name in the beginning is Sarai. Sarai. In Hebrew, we write the name Sarai in 3 letters: Shin, Resh, Yod. Sarai, after living in the land of Canaan for few years, and after Ishmael is born from Hagar, God speaks to Abraham and asks him to add a letter to his name. God says to Abram, "From now on, you shall not be named Abram, but Abraham." We shall add the letter He to your name. From now on, your name shall be Avraham. Abraham. In Hebrew, the name of Abraham, Avraham, is written in 5 letters: Aleph, Bet, Resh, He, Mem. 5 letters. And God continues to speak to Abram and also ask him to change the name of Sarai. He says, "From now on, she shall be named Sarah." Sarah with the letter He. So the name of Sarah from now on shall be written in 3 Hebrew letters: Shin, Resh, He. Sarah. Sarah. Now, when we look into those 2 names, Avraham ve Sarah, Abraham and Sarah, what do we see? Abraham got the letter He into his name. Also, Sarah got the letter He into her name. What does it mean if we connect to the beginning of our conversation? Abraham got a letter He, and in it there is a reflection of 1 to 4. The little foot of the He is 1, and the 2 lines, and the 2 lines that create the Dalet, the 4th letter, are reflecting the 4. So in Abraham's new name, there is already a prepared code of manifestation, the providence on earth. The same process happens to Sarai's name. God is changing the code. He replaces a letter in her name. From now on, her name is Sarah. Sarah with the letter He. Already in the letter He, also in Sarah's name, we can see the reflection of the promise providence. So we can see already how God is preparing a template. God is preparing the future by adding another letter He to the name of Avram and another He to the name of Sarai, meaning he takes the Yod. The book of Zohar says something interesting. The book of Zohar says that God took the letter Yod from Sarai name and break it into two parts, into two volumes of 5, into two He letters. And one part, one He, was given to Abram, and the other part was given to Sarai. So now, after God prepared the template, in a way, the future, now Abraham and Sarah could unite together and create Isaac, a child that was born against all odds. A child that was born to a mother which was 90 years old and a father that was 100 years old. But here in this story, we see how the Word of God exists. God promises a child to Abraham when he was 99 years old, and Sarah was 89 years old, and he keeps his promise. So this was our little conversation about the letter He and of the different possibilities of writing the letter He and their meanings. We wish you a beautiful day and wonderful week.